I hate working out. Good morning, my beautiful friend. I am so excited to be with you. The sun is shining. I slept so well last night. Like, I am just living my best life right now. I just got my workout done. I took a shower, which is super duper rare. Like, it is morning time. And if I'm being honest, I am not a shower in the morning kind of girl, you know? Like, I shower in the evening and then I get up in the morning, I get myself ready, we go for our walk, I get my workout in, and then I live in my clothes like all day. My grubby, dirty girl workout clothes. I know. Disgusting, but facts. So I am just getting myself ready, just putting on my skincare right now, and we're getting ready to go out to meet one of the moms and just to enjoy the sunshine a little bit, get out of the house. Like, we are home all the time. It is insanity. So I am feeling good. Workout done. That workout, I don't know if you could tell, but I was like, my arms were shaking. Oh my God. Pilates, so intense. So amazing, but so intense. I have no words. Pilates, intense. That's what I'm gonna say. It was such a good session, even though it hurt like a mother. It was a really, really good session. And I am just finding like, I'm having so much fun with my current routine. It just feels so good. My energy is up, like, I mean, just as a whole. But if I'm being honest, it was not always this way. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I hate working out. I hate working out. My skincare is done, so now I'm gonna put a little face on because, you know, we need a little face. Oh my gosh. Sometimes, like, I just feel energized when I put some makeup on. It just feels nice, you know, just to change things up. Anyway, my workout routine right now is feeling so good. I am enjoying it so much, but that was not always the case. Back in the day, like a few years back, I got into HIIT, high intensity interval training, specifically CrossFit, and I loved it. Like, I mean, I hated it, but I loved it. My body was changing in incredible ways. Like, I was leaning out, I was toning up, I was feeling really, really great. I mean, I loved it so much that I actually went and sat for like the exam and became a trainer. Yes, I loved it so much. Like, I became a CrossFit trainer. I loved it. So I started my routine then with like 4 days a week and eventually went to 6 days. And the only reason I didn't do 7 is because my gym was not open 7 days. It was only open 6. So I think my mentality was really just like, more is more, like more is better. And I was feeling great. I was like making great gains. Like, things were just really working for me. And then suddenly I was having trouble sleeping. And I mean trouble, like I would sleep for like an hour, wake up, and then I couldn't go back to sleep until like 4 or 5 in the morning, just in time for like my alarm to go off, because I would go to like a 5:45 CrossFit class in the morning. I was like, what the heck is going on? I've never had trouble sleeping, especially like this. So then I started getting sick. And I mean, like, I was getting sick probably like every other month with like bronchitis. Like, I was really getting sick. It wasn't just like a cold, like bronchitis, and it was taking me down. And then I started getting injuries, and it was like, it started with my elbows, and my elbows were like suddenly just really sore, and I hadn't hurt them. I didn't like, I mean, I was trying to think of everything. I was like, what did I do to hurt my elbows? And it started with one, and then it was the other one. And I was like, what the heck is happening? And then it was my traps, like my traps right here. It was fire. This pain was intense. It was so intense that I ended up going to physical therapy because I was just like, what is happening? I haven't done anything. Like, it was just crazy. Oh my God, my PCOS symptoms were getting so much worse. And I was just like really going through it. So fast forward and come to find that I didn't know that what I was doing was hurting me. Within the last like year, I learned that overtraining can do that to you. Overtraining is not better. Like, it can make things significantly worse. And that's exactly what I had done. And when I learned that, I was so like, I don't know, it was a weird feeling because I felt like relieved to finally have an answer for what had happened all those years ago. But I also just like, I felt crushed and defeated all over again because I was like, dang, man, I did this to myself. Like, I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain, but it turns out that overtraining puts so much stress on your body, and that stress, like, it increases your cortisol. Like, it sends your body into so much stress. Your cortisol levels are through the roof. And if you're a PCOS girl like me, yours truly, then you know we're already dealing with increased stress hormones. Our stress hormones are always through the roof. So it is a delicate balance. Like, you can't mess around. You cannot mess around. So the other thing is that overtraining can disrupt your sleep. So it can lead to insomnia. It will impact your immune system negatively, like lower your immune system. It can cause you to gain weight. It can cause you to lose weight. It can like, inflammation in the body. So as I'm learning these things, I'm like, oh my gosh, my elbows, my traps, my PCOS symptoms that were like going haywire, my sleep, like all these things, my hair falling out, my skin being dry or whatever. It was craziness. But I finally had answers, and that felt really, really good because for a long time I didn't. And I felt so helpless. I was like, what is happening? Like, I feel like I'm doing everything right. I was eating well, and but you know, overtraining. Who knew? Who would have thunk it? I am so sorry that I had to leave you. I was doing a lot of talking, and we have to get out of here like right now. So this is the final look. What did we think? So I'm gonna be upfront and tell you this is a legging that I'm wearing, just a straight black legging, but it is not a workout legging, if you will. So I just thought I would pair it with this like nice comfy black and white top. Okay, so we have to go. We're gonna walk and talk. Actually, we're gonna drive and talk because time's a ticking. So I will see you in a minute. I don't know where I left off, but I know I was saying that I just ended up having a lot of trouble with the workout routine that I had. I was going way too hard for my own good, and it ended up really just kicking my butt. Along the way, I have figured out that I can have the best of both worlds. So I can work out and sculpt, you know, get lean and tone and do all the things and balance my hormones at the same time. So here is the secret recipe. Are you ready? It is low impact, mind body connecting exercises. So what does that even mean? I am talking about things like weightlifting, Pilates, yoga, walking, even Qigong. So these are the types of exercises that are slower paced. And listen, don't get me wrong, any kind of exercise you're doing is going to put some form of stress on your body, but it doesn't have to be the kind of stress that is going to do the things to you that it did to me. So my new routine, I have found it to be so it just inspires me. Like, it has relit that fire that I used to have with CrossFit, and now I have it with the new routine I'm doing. So here is what I have currently. I am working out, I'm gonna say 5 to 7 days a week. And that sounds excessive, but I am doing the low impact mind body connection type of movements. So 3 days a week right now, I'm doing Pilates. 2 days a week, I'm doing weightlifting. So it is like, if I'm going Monday through Friday, it would be Pilates on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and weightlifting on Tuesday and Thursday. On Saturday and Sunday, I really just do what feels best for my body. And if I want to get a weightlifting session in, I will. If I want to do Pilates, I will. If I don't want to do any of that and I just want to do something like Qigong or just some stretching, I will do that too. In addition to all of this, we walk every single morning, and so we're doing at least a mile, so I'm getting that in too. All of these things I do with great intention, and I really try to make sure that I am not overdoing it and not putting a lot of stress on my body. So it has just been such a great recipe for me. I'm feeling good. I am slowly seeing some gains where my body is starting to trim out. I'm building some muscle. Like, I can see it really in my arms where my arms are trimming out. I feel it in my midsection where I don't feel that bloat so much. And here are some of the other positives. Before I got back into a workout routine, my energy was like non-existent. I constantly felt like I was so exhausted. And honestly, like, I was wearing myself out, hearing myself say all the time that I was so worn out. It was ridiculous, right, babe?
Right.
He was also worn out. But it does not feel good. So if you are like me in any way where like your energy is like on the ground or non-existent, like your energy is so far away, you can't even see it anymore, think about a good, healthy workout routine that works for you. The other thing is my sleep. My sleep has gotten so much better. I mean, hands down, so much better. So since I had this experience with my sleep being impacted because of overtraining, it has never been the same. I have never gone back to being like a hard sleeper and sleeping like 7, 8, 9 hours a night. Those days are long gone for me. Now, I just want to make sure that the hours I am asleep, I am sleeping deeply and restoring my body and waking up feeling better, rested, rejuvenated. And that doesn't always happen for me, but I will tell you that this workout routine has been heaven sent. Like, I am feeling so much better and seriously sleeping so much better. So this workout routine did not suddenly come to me like in a dream. It didn't just happen overnight. This has been a work in progress. So along the way, I have really just come to understand some different things. So I have some tips to share with you, and I really hope that they will help you on your own journey if you are trying to figure out a good routine for yourself. Number one is listen to your body. So what I mean by that is, as you are doing like a trial and error situation, you're trying out different workouts, you're doing weightlifting, Pilates, yoga, you're running, you're walking, whatever it is, really tune in to how your body feels. How are these things making you feel? Having sore muscles, that's normal, that's good, like you're making progress. But if you are doing these workouts and you're feeling burned out, you're exhausted, you're not looking forward to doing it because of how it makes you feel afterward, that is a good sign that that is not the way for you to go. But just listen to your body, see how you feel. Don't push yourself harder than you should be pushing yourself because you want to get there faster. So just give your body a minute and figure out how to read the cues that your body is giving you, how to understand those cues. Tip number 2 is to start slow. By that, I mean, start with like 1 or 2 days a week just to figure out the right balance for you. The next week, maybe increase by a day, or you can increase the amount of time you're doing. So if you just want to do 1 or 2 days and you start with like 15 minutes for your workout, maybe the following week you bump up to 20, 25, 30 minutes and see how that feels for you. My next tip is to stick with things that are low impact, mind-body connecting movements and workouts. If you have cortisol issues, if you are battling hormone imbalances like I am with PCOS, thank you so much, universe, then you know you do not need to add more stress to your body. And like I said, already working out is going to put some stress on your body, but it doesn't have to be the end of the world. I learned that the very, very hard way. I am still paying the price for that, but I will tell you that the things that I am doing with great intention, like I said, and I am making sure that I am not adding extra stress to my body, because ain't nobody got time for that. So take it nice and slow. Really think about the muscle that's being worked. If you're doing bicep curls, for example, think about the bicep. Connect with your bicep and think about it like contracting and doing the movements, going through the rhythms to build that muscle and to really nurture that muscle. That's what I mean by the mind-body connection, you know? And also low impact. We have made it. We're about to go eat, stuff our faces, meet one of the mamas. I'm very excited. I love seeing the moms, and we don't get to see them nearly enough. Look at my delicious bee. He's so yummy. Okay, we'll see you in a minute. We are back from lunch, and I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm the worst vlogger ever, because I started doing like a little recording in there, and I got like the chips and the guac, and that was it. Our food came, and all I was thinking was like, I'm ready to eat my salad, and that was it. So I had a taco salad, and it was very delicious. It was all the things, and now I'm happy to be home, because it's a little hot outside, but it was so nice spending time with the mom and just like catching up and doing the family stuff. Okay, so I literally just walked into the room and I was like, I'm good. I'm gonna outro this video. And my beat goes, you're gonna outro the video? You're only on tip number 4. Thank God.
Doesn't make any sense.
Thank God someone's paying attention. Oh my God. Let's move on with our tips. Where were we? I don't know. Look at all this light behind me. Do I look like an angel? So, my next tip
Hi, Bubba's. You're so yummy. Hi, handsome boy. Oh.
So my next tip is to find a routine that makes you happy and that is sustainable, something that you can stick with for the long haul. Because the way I look at it, these things are lifestyle changes. They're not temporary. Like, you want to do these things that are going to benefit you for the long haul. It is important to have something sustainable that you can maintain, that makes you happy, and that works with your lifestyle. So my next tip is to take rest days. I wish I had known the importance of rest days like back in the day when I was so hard into HIIT workouts and going like 6 days a week as hard as I could. Rest days are so incredibly important. Your muscles, they need time to rebuild. And like I said, if you're a PCOS girl like I am, your body is already under a lot of stress. It thinks that you're in the wild being chased by lions or the hippos or whatever, and you're not. You're actually just trying to decide what to watch on Netflix, but your body doesn't know that. And so to add more stress to that, it's not gonna help you at all. So rest days, incredibly important. Please just listen. Bless you, buddy. Just take my word for it. Take my word for it. I will not steer you wrong. My next tip is to be consistent and be patient. Consistency and patience are so critical when you're trying to reach a goal. Just remember, this is a marathon, it's not a sprint, and nothing is going to happen like that. As much as I wish it would, it just doesn't work that way. There is no easy pill, there's no easy button, it's just gonna take time. And along the way, I can tell you from my own experience, there are definitely days where I'm tired, or I am just like, I'm feeling bloated, I'm not feeling my best, maybe I'm not in a great mood, and I'm like, ugh, why can't this happen faster? And I feel like I'm doing everything right, and why aren't I seeing results faster? So for me, I know when I'm feeling that way, I have to just check myself and say, dude, you've been doing this for like 3 weeks now. You need to pump the brakes. Like, you're doing a good thing. And every small success is a success. Like, take the win. Take the win. Every little win that you can get, just take it. If you did a 2-minute workout, that's a success. It's 2 less minutes that you spent just being sedentary. So just remember to be patient with yourself and just keep going. My next tip is to know your why. What I mean by that is, for me, for example, my why is because I am working to heal my body. I want to heal my hormones. I want to balance my hormones. I want to be in a place where my PCOS symptoms are a thing, like they're a distant memory, if you will. And that's going to take a lot of time. It's going to take a lot of time, consistency, patience, see where I'm going here. But I know that it's doable. And that is why I'm so just happy with this routine, with low impact, mind body connecting workouts and exercises, because they really are making such a difference. So my why is for healing. It's for overall healing and to heal as holistically as possible. Understanding your why is incredibly important. And I would really encourage you to make sure that you're doing this for you and not for someone else. And by that, I mean, don't do it to make like your partner happy. Do it to make you happy. If you want to lose weight, do it because you want to lose weight. If you want to heal, do it because you want to heal. If you want to be here for your kids, do it because you want to be here for your kids, but not because you're being forced or you're being bullied into being something that you're not. Do you know? I hope that makes sense. But having a why is incredibly important. And when you know your why, don't let anybody sway you. It's your world, you know? I have been dealing with hormone imbalances for a really long time now. I will share my entire journey in a whole separate video if that's something you want to hear about. But I know that it's just, imbalances suck. They just do. There's no easy way to balance things. It just takes time. It takes work. There are definitely times when I feel frustrated. There are times when I feel like my efforts are just for naught. Like, I've been eating so well and I feel like extra bloated today. I've been working out and today I feel exhausted, and these things are going to happen. And, you know, like I said, it's just about consistency and patience. It's about knowing why, and you just keep going. Not every day is going to be fantastic, and that's okay. It's just going to happen. It's life. I just know that creating a routine that makes you happy and is maintainable, is something that you can sustain, is so incredibly important. Find the things that just make you happy, those activities. It's a lot of trial and error. Trust me, like, I have tried so many different things. It is ridiculous. But I feel like I am in a place where I'm in a place that I've never been in before. I am so incredibly happy with my routine as a whole. You're definitely gonna have some hard days because it is a journey, but you're also gonna have a lot of incredible and amazing days, and you're going to reach your goals and you're gonna be so happy that you stuck with it. So that is it for this vlog. I hope that you enjoyed spending this time with me, because I enjoyed hanging out with you so much and sharing my experience with you. It has been such a long journey and I have a really long way to go. Things are gonna change, they will evolve. I know that I am going to keep pushing and pursuing this journey of healing because it means so much to me. It's incredibly important. So yes, that is it. We made it to the end. So I hope that this was helpful for you. I hope that you found some value here somewhere. And if for nothing else, I at least got to hang out with you. So if you enjoyed this video, and I really hope that you did, please make sure that you give it a thumbs up, you subscribe, and you click that notification bell, because all of that really supports my channel and it means the world to me. I hope you have the most beautiful sunshiny day, my friend. Mwah.